Essar is proud to be associated with the Entrepreneurship Summit 2012, a unique initiative by IIT Bombay's Entrepreneurship Cell. This serves as a social platform for interaction amongst budding entrepreneurs, working professionals, and the business community at large. The theme for this year's event is Entrepreneurship, Innovation and India as a growing hub for young and dynamic leaders. Entrepreneurship is Essar's core philosophy, which is engraved in its DNA, and it strives towards attaining thought leadership in the entrepreneurship space.
Welcome you all on behalf of IIT and also on my personal behalf to this particular summit. I'd also like to welcome all the speakers, especially Mr. Shyam, who is giving the keynote address. It's my pleasure to welcome you here. IIT Bombay student community is known for doing many great things other than curriculum, other than studies. Some of them are pretty well known, like Mode Indigo and probably recently TechFest. And ECL is the next crown which has been to the students, and they're doing extremely well. I would like to say that ECL has been established with this particular vision of innovation and entrepreneurship, and has been active for more than a decade, almost a decade now, and has been pursuing the vision of spreading a culture of technological innovation. Some of the latest achievement of the ECL has been a linkage with Stanford University, which I think has been a great idea and likely to have a great future. E-Summit is an annual event which is organized by ECL and which enables our especially IT students to interact with outside community and to basically learn from the ideas of those people who have really made it to a great height. It's my pleasure to be present here, and I would like to just say that I wish you that the next 2 days you will have a really enjoyable, I will call it fest or whatever you want to call it, or meeting or whatever you want to decide to call it. With these small words, I will invite Mr. Shyam to come here and give his thanks.
We need more entrepreneurs. We need more of you to actually create jobs, create enterprises, create wealth directly. We need to care more than others think wise. We need to risk more than others think safe. We need to dream more than others think practical. And we need to expect more than others think possible. I believe that entrepreneurs will provide solutions to the many problems and challenges that face us and contribute significantly to India's growth and prosperity. Successful entrepreneurs take huge risks in everything they do. The fact is, successful entrepreneurs do take risks, but they work to minimize risk in every decision, every action that they take.
Basically the E-Cell promotes entrepreneurship awareness on the campus. That's the most important thing, because most of us live in a technology world as the students and faculty and all. We have no clue about businesses and all these things. By having these activities, the E-Cell is spreading the word as to what is the meaning of a business, particularly in the context of today's world where innovation plays a very important role. So that's what essentially E-Cell is doing. Essar has positioned itself as a learning organization. That's a very important thing. An organization, in my opinion, an organization that's perpetually learning is an organization which will survive for a long. And that message is coming to the students also because of association with Essar. I know that Essar is a fairly old organization, and but through this message you are driving home the point that life is nothing but one of perpetual learning, and that itself is a very big message to the campusites. That's what my feeling.
The agenda of e-summit is to bring all those students into all this entrepreneurship crowd. Okay, the last year we had focused on more on working professional, but this year we are bringing in all those students who are aspiring entrepreneurs to this e-summit. Okay, and the tagline of summit is changing mindset and creating leaders. Okay, we are more focusing on like to force them or to make them familiar with the how you can take the different pathway. Like one of the PDs is also based on the same thing, no road taken. Like there will be unconventional entrepreneurs who have taken some different pathway and they have developed themselves and they are very big successful entrepreneurs today. Essar is being supporting us from last 3 years and being title sponsor for e-summit, and they are always motivated towards bringing in more and more events which are more focused towards students and creating international platform for nurturing entrepreneurial ecosystem. So SR is more focused towards that, and we are also focused on the same themes, and so we match, and that's why we are working together. And SR is always encouraged to help us whenever we want, like for e-summit we are pitching events and they are helping us, and they are always encouraged towards bringing in more and more events, what I told earlier, for young students, and like creating a platform for young students to the entrepreneurial ecosystem, existing entrepreneurial ecosystem.